Hello friends, this is Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and today I'm going to show you guys how I make a very simple truffle, and I'm going to explain to you why I am making this today in a minute. I had unfortunate things happen today to me in the baking department, and I thought, what am I going to do with this? And instead of throwing it out, I'm going to show you guys what to do when you get in a situation like I have been in today. So the first thing I'm starting out with is a large box of vanilla pudding. You just want to follow the directions on the box. You're going to add 2 cups of milk to this. And I'm just pouring my milk here. And I'm going to add it to that powder. And then I'm going to whisk it to make sure it's good and combined. And I want to whisk this until it gets thick like pudding. Now once your pudding starts thickening, you want to add 1 can of condensed sweet milk. I'm going to open that up with my can opener. And I want to put all of that yummy condensed sweet milk right in with the vanilla pudding. This just adds another layer, and it is so delicious. Okay, you want to whisk these 2 things together. Make sure that it's getting good and combined. I'm going to pop this in the fridge for about 10 minutes and just let it thicken like it's supposed to. And then I'll be back and I will show you the next step. I'm going to show you the reason why I've decided to share this video. And that is because my cake stuck to the pan. I baked a white cake with the intentions of making something completely different than what I was making, or I am making. And I just wanted to show you this to be really real with you guys, that you guys can be people who bake all the time and things still happen to you. So what I'm going to start with doing is breaking this here cake up. And I'm just going to break it up in the bottom of my dish here that I'm going to make this and serve, because I don't want to waste this cake. My money was spent making this cake, and I took the time to make the cake, so there's no reason not to use it. And you guys, if you guys have watched me for a long time, you guys know that I don't waste food. Food costs a lot of money, and sometimes you have to think outside the box to make things good. So I'm utilizing things that I have in the house to make a totally different dessert than what I was intending to make. But I think that it is going to be really, really delicious. So I'm still waiting for my pudding to get done. As soon as it gets chilled in the refrigerator and sets a little bit, I'll come back and I'll show you the next step. Mixture is nice and pretty thick. It doesn't have to be super thick because it's actually going to thicken up a little bit more as you make this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a spatula, I think. Yeah. It's going to make it easier. And I'm just going to pour this over. You want to pour a little bit of your mixture, your pudding mixture, right over the cake. Just like that. And then you want to add some strawberries. Now you can add blueberries to this. You can add bananas to this, like banana pudding. But I love the strawberries with the cake. It tastes amazing. So I'm just going to add some strawberries in this layer. Just like that. Maybe a couple more over here. And then we're going to do some more cake. I'm going to break up our cake and make another layer. And you can do this with any kind of cake. I have actually done this with chocolate cake. I have done this with lemon cake. If you love lemon, this is so good with that creamy texture of that pudding. And then the berries, it is over the top amazing. If you are a lemon lover, I know I have a lot of friends that really like lemon cookies and lemon pie. And you know, when I was growing up, I wasn't ever a big fan of lemon, but now that I'm older, I actually really like it. And it tastes really fresh to me, and it's delicious. So I'm going to add a little more of the pudding. Just like that on top. And then we're going to add more berries. This is really good to take someplace too. If you need to take a dessert that's really simple and you messed up the cake that you intended to take in the first place, you can fix it. Don't throw away the cake. If I had icing, I could have made cake pops out of this. I could have done a lot of things with this cake, but this is what I had on hand. And I think it will be delicious. And I'm just breaking this up, and you can tell this was freshly baked because it's sticking to my fingers. It's super, super moist. But it was my fault that it stuck because I knew better, and I told myself that I needed to do what I always do, and it's foolproof, and that is to use shortening and flour. Instead, I decided to trust the spray, and that was not good. You know, the Pam spray? I never have a good result after using it, so just note to self, listen to yourself when you are cooking. You are smart. Alright, so I'm doing the rest of my pudding right on top. And get this out of the way. I just kind of want to take my spatula and kind of work that pudding around a little bit to get everything covered. Use some more berries, but I'm going to reserve a few berries for the top. Get all the berries here. And I'm just leaving a choice few just to put on the top so that people know that there's strawberries in this. And I'm going to get my spoon that I thought I had. Yes, I do. And then we have a tub of whipped cream. Now, certainly I'm not going to cover this with the entire tub, but I just want to put a topping on this. Then right in the center, I like to lay some strawberries out. Just to let everybody know that there's some strawberries. You can use any berries that you want. You can put this in a trifle bowl, which I don't have. I used to have, but it got broken, sadly enough. But you can make this any way that you would like it. You can put, like I said, you can put any kind of berries you want. You can even put, I'm gonna let this one turn this way. I'm gonna, there we go. Got that. Got a couple berries left. I'm gonna eat them. Okay, so that is the finished product. I would show you guys what it looks like, but I'm gonna actually have to put this in the refrigerator for a couple hours. If you guys want to see the outcome of it, it will be in my meal inspiration video where I show all that we eat in a week. And I hope y'all enjoyed seeing this recipe. Even though I had a horrible cake disaster, it did not have to be a complete loss. I actually can make something absolutely delicious out of it, and I'm so grateful. So, if you have not subscribed, please do so, and hit that like button, and I'll be talking to you all again soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.